In a world obsessed with tactics, words, and formulas, most men miss the truth about attraction. They think it's about being nice, saying the right thing, texting first, giving more, proving value. But real connection, deep, undeniable attraction, doesn't start with effort, it starts with energy. You see, women don't remember every compliment, gift, or message. They remember how a man made them feel, without trying, not with tricks, not with performance, but with presence, with silence, with certainty. This is where the stoic man separates himself. He doesn't seduce with charm, he seduces with calm. He doesn't need validation, he is the validation. While others chase, he observes. While others talk, he listens. He understands something deeper. Desire isn't logical, it's visceral. And the truth is, no amount of niceness, effort, or pursuit can replace the power of stillness and strength. The kind of presence that doesn't need to be liked to be noticed. This video isn't just about dating, it's about reclaiming your frame, understanding her psychology, and finally embodying the kind of masculine energy that doesn't beg to be chosen, because it already knows its worth. Let's begin. Number 1, the unspoken rule. You can't make her feel what she doesn't already feel. That's the rule, the one no one says out loud, the one you learn the hard way. You could be perfect on paper, stable, respectful, present, but if her body doesn't respond when you walk into the room, if her eyes don't linger when you speak, then it doesn't matter how good you are. Attraction is not a checklist, it's a charge. Men think they can convince her that with enough effort, enough patience, she'll see their worth. But real desire isn't earned, it's evoked. The man she feels it for didn't have to try. He didn't explain himself. He didn't wait for permission. His energy spoke louder than any compliment could. He didn't ask to be chosen, he simply was. And while you're wondering why she didn't give you a chance, she's already moved towards someone who made her feel something, before he even said a word. That's the rule. You can't build fire where there's no spark. You can only amplify what's already there. Stop begging for feelings that aren't mutual. Start becoming the man who doesn't need to ask, because presence speaks louder than promises. Number 2, the 3 male categories. In her world, every man falls into one of 3 categories: the provider, the friend, or the man she desires. The provider is useful. He brings stability, security, maybe even status. She'll smile, say thank you, and keep him around for convenience. But the moment she doesn't need what he offers, he's gone from her life like he was never there. The friend is safe. He listens, supports, stays up late giving advice, waiting for a door that never opens. He mistakes attention for interest, but she never sees him as a man, only as a cushion to fall on when the man she actually wants disappears. And then there's the third one, the man she desires. He doesn't offer safety, he doesn't try to please. He simply exists with a quiet intensity that pulls her in. He doesn't chase her, he challenges her. He's not the one she asks for help. He's the one she dreams about at 2 a.m. when she's tired of pretending. Your category isn't based on effort, it's based on how you make her feel without trying. The hard truth, if you're not the man she desires, you're just a role she fills until the real one arrives. Number 3, sexual chemistry versus emotional safety. Lust doesn't wait for logic, it doesn't ask for permission, and it doesn't reward effort. If she feels it, she moves. If she doesn't, no amount of kindness, patience, or emotional availability will change that. The man she sleeps with quickly, he didn't earn it. He didn't prove anything. He didn't need to. He carried a quiet tension, a presence that made her body say yes before her mind could catch up. You, on the other hand, showed up with care. You listened. You stayed. You offered emotional safety. And for that, she may have smiled, thanked you, even leaned in, briefly. But she didn't feel it. Because safety without spark is comfort, not craving. And that's what most men misunderstand. Desire doesn't build like trust. It doesn't accumulate. It strikes. It's a flash, not a slow burn. And if that ignition doesn't happen early, you'll spend weeks, even months, chasing a feeling that was never there to begin with. Not because you're not enough, but because her body never flinched when you walked in. That's the part no one tells you, but now you know. Number 4, why the nice guy is used, ignored, and left behind. The nice guy doesn't lose because he's kind. He loses because he's needy. He gives what wasn't asked for, buys gifts to earn attention, texts first, texts again, and then grows bitter when she stays silent. But here's the truth. She never asked. She didn't reject kindness. She rejected the pressure behind it. It wasn't generosity. It was a plea. It wasn't love. It was a quiet transaction. If I give enough, maybe she'll choose me. But she didn't. She took what was offered, told herself you were just a friend, and kept you close. Just close enough to lean on, but never close enough to lean into. You weren't a partner. You were a cushion, an emotional safety net, and deep down, she never respected that. Not because you were weak, but because you gave yourself without being asked, not once, but repeatedly. That's not confidence. That's self-betrayal. And when you do that, you don't get love, you get used. She didn't use you maliciously, she used what you kept offering, because you didn't value it enough to make her earn it. And now you know. Number 5, the psychology of female filtering. You think it's about money, height, or the perfect text, but it's not. She doesn't remember your car, your bank balance, or how many texts you sent her. She remembers how you made her feel. The men she chooses quickly don't always have the best looks or the most impressive resumes. They leave a mark. They carry a certain energy, tension in their voice, mystery in their movements, a quiet confidence that speaks without words. They don't need to impress. They don't need to prove. They simply exist with a presence that unsettles her in the best way possible. That tension, that's what pulls her in. It's not logic, it's curiosity. And curiosity disrupts her reasoning. When she's with him, she feels it deep in her body, not just in her head. There's something about him that stirs something primal within her, a magnetism that demands attention. The ones who get filtered out are the predictable ones. They speak without pause, show up without mystery, and do everything by the book. You might think that's the way to her heart, but it's not. In the end, it's not what you offer her, it's how you make her feel when you're with her. Number 6, how money, texting, and compliments work against you. If she's not already drawn to you, stop trying to win her over with gifts, messages, or endless compliments. The more you give, the less she feels. Compliment her too soon, and she'll roll her eyes. Pay for everything early on, and you become just another provider. Text her nonstop, and you've just made her the center of your universe without her earning that place in your life. It's not generosity, it's a plea for validation, and women can feel that. True attraction isn't built on the things you give, it's built on what you withhold. Without desire, your kindness feels like a trade, and she doesn't sleep with trade-offs. She sleeps with risks. She's attracted to unpredictability, not calculated moves. You're not losing because you're bad, you're losing because you're predictable. She doesn't want to be bought, she wants to be moved. You're not here to earn her attention, you're here to let her feel your presence. When everything about you screams safety, she won't feel the spark. But when you let her feel mystery, that's when she'll lean in. Number 7, stoic seduction. The art of flirting without needing to flirting isn't about being funny, smooth, or clever. It's not about using pickup lines or trying to charm her with words. It's about energy. The real art of seduction is in the calm, grounded presence you bring. A presence that draws her in without you needing to prove anything. Speak slowly, look her in the eye, say less, pause more. The key isn't in winning her over, it's in reading her rhythm. You're not chasing a reaction, you're creating tension. When she leans in, you reward her with warmth. When she pulls back, you fade without resistance. You don't shout your value, you make her curious. And when she can't decode you, when she's unsure of what you'll do next, her mind spins and her body tunes in. Because mystery is the ultimate allure, and that's what gets her intrigued. Desire isn't logical, it's born in the unknown. When you give her space to wonder, to figure you out, that's when you've unlocked true seduction. You're not playing games, You're letting her feel your presence, letting the mystery of who you are draw her in. Number 8, the energy first rule. Before you invest your time, energy, or resources into someone, make sure they've leaned in first. Attraction isn't built by what you give, it's built by the impact you have. Let her feel your presence before you offer your attention. Let her want you before you make a move. Let her show interest before you open your wallet, your heart, or your time. You're not here to audition or try to be picked. You are the prize. Act like it. Stop chasing connection and start becoming the gravity. You're not here to impress. You're here to draw her in with your energy. Your presence alone should speak volumes before your words or actions even begin. You weren't rejected because you lacked value. You were rejected because your energy never stirred her. The man she chooses doesn't push, beg, or sell himself. He simply exists, deep, quiet, and unfazed. His frame is stronger than hers, and she feels that. He doesn't need to prove his worth. It's inherent in his energy. Change your energy, and her response will follow. No script or strategy can override this. You have to shift your presence before you'll ever see the results you want.